Blog Talk Radio.
The views, opinions, and dialogue expressed on this radio show may not necessarily be of the host, co-host, guest, or even Block Talk Radio. Listener discretion is advised.
Another week of DTM Wicked Radio's Paranormal Circus. I'm Will Scoville, joined by Robbie Prince and a mystery guest that you're not going to find out about until like 2 seconds from now. That's right, Prince. You thought I was going to say Alyssa Onyx, but I did not. Alyssa Onyx is AWOL, and we're not going to speak her name. We're actually not going to utter her name the rest of the show. Prince, are you there?
Hey, are you listening to me? Hey, me!
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Wait, did you take a nap or something? We're starting the show. You can't take a nap or use the restroom?
I'm sorry, man. I had to go back.
No problem. That's okay. Tonight we're going to have Vince the Madman walking the streets of Austin, not like a hooker, but like a reporter. But no, we're going to have Vince the Madman. And he's going to corral some of the craziest people on the face of the earth that reside here in Austin, Texas. Also, we're going to have some weird news from Huffington Post. Tonight's show topic is... I can't say it because the person, if I say their name, you'll know who it is. And we're not going to introduce them yet. So just hold on just a second. Also, we're going to have the best music on the freaking face of the planet. We've got Chameleon Conductor, Mario Melody of Memory of Melody. We got Static Friction, Spence, Voodoo Sex Call, and System of a Down. So that's like a whole bunch of music right there. You're probably thinking to yourself, that's all I'm going to do is play music. No, we're going to talk too. So just listen up. Just open up your ear flaps. Get out of the fetal position out of your mom's basement.
We didn't crawl out from under no rocks. We didn't have no tails. And we didn't come from monkeys, you atheistic pinko meathead.
And tune your ear in. We're going to have an outstanding interview. Actually, this is the third part. We've already done 1 and 2, so if you haven't caught the first 2, you've probably been under a rock. But we're going to have part 3 tonight. Grammy Award-winning musician, Shavo Adagian.
Life is a waterfall. We're one in the river and one again after the fall.
And I'm pretty sure I'm saying that last name right, because I notice with everybody that comes from Armenia, their last 3 letters of their name is I-A-N. Chameleon Conductor. It's awesome. Chameleon Conductor, Harry Markarian, and then it's System of a Down lead singer Serge Tankian or something like that. I mean, it's E-I-A-N.
You two are just dumber than a bag of hammers.
So, without further ado, we're going to bring on the lovely, the talented Paranormals and Club Para's radio show host,
the lovely Riley Black.
Good evening, everyone. Let the crows fly. Let my monkeys fly.
Welcome, Miss Riley Black. How are you tonight?
I am doing good. And yourself? Hi, Robbie.
Hello.
I'm really pissed off, though, because I haven't gone down to Josie's and got my frozen yogurt tonight, so I'm not as high as I normally would be. I'm used to going down and getting hallucinogenic froyo from Josie's.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Gluten-free?
It's gluten-free.
Hell
No
yeah.
high fructose corn syrup.
I know Kung Fu.
Thank you for coming on the show tonight. And now I can announce what our topic of the night is. It's going to be Riley Black's Wall of Shame. That's right.
Oh, boy.
Riley, tell us about your wall of shame real quick. That would be really good.
The Wall of Shame is a page on Facebook that myself and my husband Stephen and my good friend Tracy Muller had created because, well, to be quite honest, I do a lot of modeling, and some of my pictures are kind of risque, and I do get the occasional messages from men that just leave nasty things, stuff that you just don't even want to really repeat.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
And I got tired of reading it, so I figured, well, I'm going to put this out there, and everybody's going to see that, along with their picture, their name, and what they're saying, and see if their wives or their families would like it.
So, you deal with all kinds of crazy Facebook stuff.
I do.
But I'm glad you actually put the wall of shame up there, because these people need to be exposed, because them cowardly sending messages and stuff like that it's just not right,
Right. I mean, I'm a family woman. I'm a married woman. I'm a mom. I'm a grandmother. Believe it or not, I'm a stepmom, and I don't. You want to comment on my pictures? Fine. Don't send me private messages and saying, "Hey, I want to lick you like an ice cream cone," or just like crap like that.
Right.
I have to. I laugh at this, and I would get them all the time. And after I made the wall of shame, I don't get them anymore. It's hysterical. It really is. I think the word is out.
Yeah.
The word is out.
And I think, too, you could even take it a step farther and use the analogy of, the television, and when you see something you don't like, turn the channel or turn it off. If you go to somebody's page or if you see they posted something you don't like, unfriend them. Do whatever. You don't have to jump on their page and go message them and say, "You look like a da-da-da-da-da," on your picture and stuff like that.
I know he called me a slut and I think a tramp, too, which I was like, damn, I missed out being a whore. Where'd that, why didn't he use that word and get them all three,
Exactly.
Because they named all three, and then I would have been really good to go.
The funny thing is, a lot of times, too, people will say and do things like that, like on Facebook. They'll say things that they would never say to your face. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Facebook tough guy.
Exactly. Yeah, I've met a few of them. It's just so weird. It really is. But they're down there in the basement, sucking their thumb in the fetal position on Wi-Fi that they're stealing from their neighbor. So it's a terrible thing. It really is.
Oh no.
This is Vino Alan from Chameleon Conductor. You're listening to Paranormal Circus.
Oh, back to school. Back to school to prove to Dad that I'm not a fool. I got my lunch packed up, my boots tied tight. I hope I don't get in a fight. Oh, back to school, back to school.
I am the Count.
Grim Reaper haunts an Albuquerque, New Mexico cemetery. So, yes, the Grim Reaper, which, that makes sense, right? No, actually, the Grim Reaper should be at somewhere where there's a lot of people.
Well, your name has to be on his list. He can't come collect you unless your name is on his list.
Oh.
Amen.
So, he's selective. He's got a list.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's why he carries a sickle and a piece of paper with him wherever he goes. Have you ever seen those kind of Grim Reapers with a paper and a sickle?
Never.
Yeah.
Oh, Robbie, have you?
Yeah, he has to carry that around because he has no brains.
Is he like the Santa Claus of death?
Yes.
This man, this is so weird. So the local cemetery in Albuquerque, New Mexico, has become the haunting grounds for a mysterious man dressed like the Grim Reaper. The man first showed up at the San Jose del El Rosario Cemetery last month wearing a black cloak over a white dress. So I kind of surmise that he might be a cross-dressing Grim Reaper.
Say a white dress?
Yeah, so he's wearing like his black cloak, and he has like a white dress underneath it. I don't know what kind of thing. Look, you hear the cat again? I'm trying to do a serious news story, and this cat's making noise. The strange figure disappeared, only to show up again this weekend and consent to an interview with the station. The mysterious man says his name is the Light Wanderer, and that he comes to the cemetery to pray. There's a place where sleepers sleep and dreamers dream and patiently await. Oh my gosh, he's really profound too.
Oh my God! If he came up on somebody who did not find that amusing, he would get knocked out. If he said, "I am your light wand, and I am here to let dreamers dream and sleepers sleep."
Oh! Oh! Oh!
I'd punch him in the head. Just out of principle.
It sounds like he's really mellow, though, for being the angel of death. He says there's nothing to be afraid of except those who seek to cause harm, pain, and destruction.
In Farmington, Utah, nude sunbather Myron Lee Kipp to fight lewdness charges. 76-year-old man who police says was sunbathing in the nude in his backyard next to a church parking lot in Utah has pleaded guilty to the lewdness charges. The Stanford Examiner of I can't even pronounce this, Ogden reports that Myron Lee Kipp was in a Farmington, Utah court Tuesday. Kipp pleaded not guilty to 4 counts of lewdness involving a child and 3 counts of lewdness. Court documents show a police officer called to Kipp's house by neighbors on March 5th could see a man in the front church parking lot. The backyard fence is a chain link fence with no private slats to it. So when confronted, a completely nude Kipp told the officer it was on private property and he could do what he wanted. Several parents said that they and their children could see that man from the parking lot.
You ever been in a cockpit before?
No, sir, I've never been up in a plane before.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Hey, I'm in my own yard. I'll do what I want to do. Don't look if you don't like it. Turn their heads away. I'm in my own yard.
He has a chain link fence you can see right through.
Look, he's 76 years old. If he wants to get his freak on, let it fly, baby, because he doesn't have much time left.
You know, we'd reported on Myron a few weeks ago, and now, come to find out, he's going to fight those lewdness charges. And I wonder if he's going to do it with clothes on or not.
Boy, he might have to. He'll be held in contempt.
Speaking of sick people, this is pretty bad. Jessica Rocha bites woman, calls it zombie game. Yeah. From Coos Bay, Oregon, authorities say a woman has been arrested after breaking into a house, pushing a woman down the stairs, pulling her hair, biting her in the face. You know, it almost makes me think she was on bath salts. Yeah,
that's the kind that you put in your tub water and soak, and it smells of lavender, and it's supposed to relax you and all that. Bath salts, right?
No,
wow.
I don't know. I think they're a little bit different than that. Well, at least, you know, police said that they believe Jessica was drunk and likely high. But, again, they didn't say what she was high on, and I'm just thinking it's bath salts.
I wouldn't be here without all my fans.
It's your call, Riley Black. Do you think Jessica Rocha was on bath salts?
No.
Robbie Prince, do you think Jessica Rocha was on bath salts?
Negative.
Okay. So, what do I think? Do I think she was on bath salts? Possibly. I don't know. I would hope not. But anyways, speaking of mental illnesses and mental whatever, we've got Mental Machine by Chameleon Conductor right here on DTM Wicked Radios. Wait, I didn't even tell you. Their lead singers, Vino Alon, X Factor, Season 2 finalist. Boom, take that!
This is Vino Alon from Chameleon Conductor. You're listening to Paranormal Circus. time has come for me to go, leave my family in sorrow. They think I'm not coming home. They don't believe anymore. This war's taking my friends, it's asking me to follow. This isn't done, no, give me my gun. They think they beat us, even they don't believe it. Fire will rain and thunder roll, rage comes anew tomorrow. My enemy must mistake in my bluff. They won't believe anymore.
Folks, that was a great tune by Chameleon Conductor. Harry Markarian is a good friend of mine, so I enjoy playing his music each and every week. And I'm going to keep playing it each and every week because it's awesome.
Today, Junior?
Have you guys ever been to a Comic-Con before?
You know what? No, I haven't. My daughter has, but I've never been.
It's just out of sight. It's the most wildest thing you could ever think of when it comes to Marvel Comics and DC Comics. And then, you go to these things and it's like you're walking in a living comic book.
Yeah.
Every character, everything you could ever think of that was ever in a comic book is now brought to life and is walking amongst you.
Oh, that's cool.
And they have actually contests. People win like $5,000 for the best costume, and they go all out for this thing. It's called cosplay, and they just dress up and they do these things, and they have actually parades inside the Comic-Con to let people see that they get dressed up. So I'm going to be dressing up for Comic-Con in November when I do the Rhode Island one, and I'm going to be Batgirl and Supergirl.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Ta-da. Yeah. I get to
That'd be a lot of fun, I bet.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm not going with Black Cross Paranormal or Club Para. I am going to be featured on the cover of Grindhouse Girls Magazine for the November issue. And nice. I'm going to be sitting there taking pictures and smiling. So anybody who's going to be in the Rhode Island area, come on out and come say hi to me. Take a picture.
Wow, very cool. And also, don't they have like costume contests and everything too?
Yeah, they do. So I don't know. I'm not too sure about that. My girlfriend Rachel wants to be in one. She wants to do steampunk.
Wow, that'd be wild.
Yeah.
I can
so
see
how do
her
you think of a steampunk name?
Super Hot Hoffman. How's that?
No, she's going by like Guinevere something.
I know. I was just saying that.
Rachel Hoffman is who we're talking about. She's my best friend, and yeah, she's a trip. So she's her. I think her steampunk name is Guinevere something, and mine is Scarlet Theodora.
Wow, that's a mouthful. That's a lot.
That's right. I'm 6 feet tall. I have to have a strong name like that.
That's pretty good. Wow, so that's awesome because, you know, when you do that kind of stuff, you're going to have a bunch of pictures and all that kind of stuff too. So everybody can go and check them out, but don't comment anything stupid, right?
Yeah, or you'll end up on the wall of shame. I mean, this is actually for guys as well. Like anybody who gets any nasty messages from women, most women don't leave nasty PM messages, you know, to other guys unless I don't know, maybe they do, you know. But you know, guys can put those kind of things in there as well. Yeah, without a doubt. Like I had this one girl. She actually told me to stop talking to her boyfriend, and she used some really strong, explicit words.
If I started murdering people, there'd be none of you left. Because my children are coming. I told you 20 years ago.
So then when I asked her who her boyfriend was, I had no idea who her boyfriend was. I've got over 4,000 people on my page and like over 600 and some, I guess, followers.
These people are crazy to the core, some of them. And speaking of the core, we got some Memory of a Melody with the core right here on TTM Wicked Radio's Paranormal Circus.
Won't you look out? The voodoo's kinda loose. It's kinda sleazy, you know I like a dirty style. You're the dirty little bitch, you know the one that drives me wild. Well, I can't hold back, can't back away from you. You make this fucking crazy, I'm gonna blow a fuse. Don't you know, this train is coming for you. Get on board, you got nothing to lose. Well, it's so out of control, nothing you can do. Won't you look out, the voodoo's kinda loose. One last time, you know I got to make you see. That's the way that this party's gonna be. Bring along your friend, you know the three's company. Get a little freaky, baby, just to you and me. Don't you know, this train is coming for you. Get on board, you got nothing to lose. It's so out of control, nothing you can do. Won't you look out, the voodoo's kinda loose.
I haven't ate any hallucinogenic froyo tonight, so this is a miracle that I can even like remember what the radio show's name is. Really?
What's a froyo? Or didn't we? Oh, that's a yogurt, right?
Yeah, frozen yogurt. Get dark chocolate. It's really good.
Gluten free.
They say that when you eat the dark chocolate from Josie's, that you actually burn calories while you're eating it because of what they got in it and how cold it is and all this other stuff and the water content and everything. So that's just in my mind now that I can eat as much frozen yogurt that I want and I'll actually lose weight by doing it, which is probably not true, but it's in my mind and I believe it. Basically, I've lost my mind. With that being said, speaking of losing my mind, I've been working like a madman on the website for Swinging at Shadows, and I'm just about done. So I want everybody to go to swingingatshadowsmovie.com and check out the website. My hard labor, my numerous hours, my intestinal whatever. I just did it. The damn thing is what I did. So check out Swinging at Shadows website, and it's kind of cool. I semi-interactive right now. You can go on there, sign up for the newsletter. That way, when you sign up for the newsletter, you can get a monthly newsletter that will tell you everything that we're doing, keep you up to date on our production schedule, our cast members, any new news, whatever. Definitely go on there and check it out. Sign up for the newsletter. Also, we got polls on there. You can tell us what you want to see in Swinging at Shadows. How cool is that? I mean, how many movies are going to get made that you can actually have some input on, like, what we're doing? But don't try to get some kind of producer's credit or something for it. You can forget about it. Don't try to get no lawyer and try to do something weird saying that you contributed to my film. Learn about all the people that are in Swinging at Shadows. You got the most diverse group of individuals ever assembled. And you're gonna see a lot of things in Swinging at Shadows. You know, these people's lives, what they do in private, and all that sort of thing. I mean, vampires. You're gonna find out, maybe, do they drink human blood, like, for real? You know.
Wow, yeah.
You know, you got Trenny Simmons. She might show you how to hex somebody or something too. You know, you get sick of somebody, you're gonna put a little hex on them, smarten them up a little bit. She's gonna show you how.
I've done that.
Right? Oh my God!
I've done that.
Stop hexing people.
I have. I actually
nice.
I've thrown a curse before. Actually, not a curse word, but an actual curse.
Stephen Miller, the bassist for Spence, sent me a Facebook message, and he's like, "Hey man, can we play our music on your show?" I was like, "Yeah, sure. What's your band's name?" They're like, Spence. Okay, Spence. So they sent me a song called The Collapse. So we're going to play it here tonight on DTM Wicked Radio's Paranormal Circus because, you know what? It's pretty damn awesome. Boom!
Let's ride the stars this sundown. We're burning out tonight. Stay calm, it's alright. It ends tonight. I didn't want to. I didn't mean to. But I'm so damn sure we're gonna collide. Waiting for this call to cry.
Girl who wants
Kid can't even read.
to cut it out, dude. You're gonna get us in trouble.
Today, Junior?
What's going on, everybody? This is Half Deezy of Fallen Kings Records, and you're listening to the Paranormal Circus. Yeah. Life. It's different for all of us. Started off a young nut who didn't care he would bust, taking it hard with the homies and selling illegal drugs, trying to make a come up. His parents noticed he was skipping school. What would they to do? Lock him out the house and make a move, so we wouldn't have to learn a lesson that he regret. Spotted told him one day that he saw him packing a tech, cause when you're young you're dumb, and when you're dumb there's guns. That leads to killing off innocent human beings this young. They don't understand the difference, partner, they think it's fun, knowing there's no reset, and they can cave in your chest. Snap with a vest in the war zone with multiple sets. 48 hours later, still no arrest. Nobody speaking and the family's upset. It's another sad song when the good die young and they ain't lit to see the sun. It's a cold world, homie, and we need to warm it up. But can we really make a difference if we get rid of the guns?
Sometimes I sit and wonder why, but it's just life. No Lord will help a man realize. Sometimes I sit and wonder why, but it's just life. No Lord will help a man shine.
She started off a little angel, earned her daddy's respect. She was the top of her class, she never settled for less. But then she met her first lover, he left a mark on her neck. Her father saw it, started flipping out and shouting out threats. No way they'd ever see each other unless her father was dead. She was out of her head, jumped out the window and fled. The next day, father devastated, holding his face. He couldn't believe that she fled, didn't even know to pack a thing. It was driving him insane. He wanted to find his little girl, make sure that she was okay, because you know she was his world. After a few days passed by, police didn't ask why. When they saw the man cry for a soap that passed by, a cold case file in the cabinet. That's why we gotta get a hold of the youth, or we won't last. God, here's a little prayer right before my final statement. I'm just hoping that we make it without Satan. Please do understand that I
sometimes I sit and wonder why, but it's just life. No Lord will help a man realize. Sometimes I sit and wonder why, but it's just life. No Lord will help a man shine. Sometimes I sit and wonder why, but it's just life. No Lord will help a man realize. Sometimes I sit and wonder why, but it's just life. No Lord will help a man shine. Sometimes I sit and wonder why, but it's just life. No Lord will help a man realize. Sometimes I sit and wonder why, but it's just life. No Lord will help a man shine. Sometimes I sit and wonder why, but it's just life. No Lord will help a man realize. Sometimes I sit and wonder why, but it's just life. No Lord will help a man shine.
65% of the people murdered in the last 10 years were killed by handguns.
Would it make you feel any better, little girl, if they was pushed out of windows?
Vince the Madman, once again on the streets of Austin, looking for ghosts. Checking for ghosts, looking to kick them in the dick. Let's see what we got. It's a quiet night. What's that?
My purse wasn't in Friends.
Say one more time.
My purse.
What about it?
It wasn't in Friends.
Why wasn't it?
I don't know. I don't know where it is.
Was it at Friends?
Yeah, no cover charge.
At Friends?
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. Vince out on the streets, looking for ghosts.
Who, Vamp? Vamp was playing in Friends.
Who?
Vamp. From 76.
Oh, no, I don't know that. I don't know what that
Vamp?
is. No.
Like vampire.
It's a vampire from 76.
Yeah.
Anne Rice?
No, that ain't his name.
Are you sure?
Joel.
Joel Vamp.
Yeah.
Joel the Vampire from 1976.
Yeah.
Playing at Emos.
No. Friends.
Is he the undead? Is he a ghost?
No, he's not Walking Dead either. You're not either.
Are you sure? That's a long time.
Satilio? Yeah, I'm her daughter.
You're her daughter?
Yeah.
Conference championship?
No, Eve.
A legacy of Eve. Yeah. No. All right. Well, let me know something. Are you Joan of Arc?
Yep.
Oh, I knew it. Did you know I knew that?
I didn't know if you knew it or not.
Of course I know that.
You want to go in 7-Eleven?
No, I don't want to go to 7-Eleven. That's nice, though. What's in 7-Eleven?
Everything.
Yeah?
The
Snacks?
best store is 7-Eleven.
Yeah? You're Vogue. Vogue of Art.
No.
Like Acts 2:1?
No, A-N-C-I.
A-N-C-I.
Gotta go.
Acne. Appreciate. Acne.
Boys act.
Agned.
Yeah.
Yes. Cognic Slava. See, that's ghost talk. Saluda. I can talk to ghosts. Can you talk to ghosts?
Yeah.
What would you say to them? Say ghost.
210.
What's that? What does that mean?
861-3997, Charles. JT Coldfire.
JT.
That's my husband.
Is he?
Beside Barack Obama.
You married Barack Obama?
First lady.
You were first lady?
I mean, he married to Michelle, but he'll always...
Talk to me in your ghost talk voice. I know you can speak ghost talk. I know you have a different language.
Ghost of Mrs. Muir?
Yeah, say it. Say it.
M-U-I-R.
No, say your ghost talk.
My middle name?
Yeah.
M-A-R-I-Z-T-T-A.
Maserati. All right. Have a good night.
Going back in there?
No, I'm going to throw karate kicks at people going by.
What's up, Paranormal Circus? This is Harold from Chameleon Conductor. Don't touch that dial.
Next up, we got the very talented, the very incredible, the Grammy award-winning artist. He's also a DJ. He can play any musical instrument that you can ever think of. It's Shavo from System of a Down, right here on DTM Wicked Radio's Paranormal Circus.
You know, I don't have a family tree because of the 1915 Armenian genocide. I don't have a family tree. You know, we guess how old my grandpa is. You know, guess.
Yeah.
Because we don't have a set date. There is no. You know, his folks were executed. So. We never were told how old he is. My mom doesn't know even, you know. So it's like, you know, we know he's in his 90s. That's what we know, and that's it.
Now, is California like a place where a lot of Armenians have come to settle and stuff like that? Because I know when I've talked to my friend who's from L.A., he said, yeah, there's quite a few folks from Armenian descent in that area and stuff. So I imagine it's kind of cool in a way because, you know, you got folks who have similar backgrounds and all that sort of thing.
Well, I could tell you there's Armenians all over the world, because when the genocide did occur in 1915, there were a lot of countries, and I mean, Armenians were the first nation, this is a fact, and you can Google this, we're the first nation in history to accept Christianity as a national religion, you know, like as saying that if you were born Armenian, you're a Christian. Boom. You're tagged that. There was no decision making. You know, there was no right of religion, you know, where a choice of your own religion. Just recently, in the last maybe 30 years, they've migrated a lot to America. They started in Boston, and then they moved their way west. We kind of settled on the western peak of Glendale. And
nice.
Glendale became the mecca of Armenians in the world. We have more Armenians, I think, in Glendale than we do in Armenia at this point. We're just a race that's been torn up, so we've kind of joined the melting pot of every country. There's Armenians from Iraq. There's Armenians from everywhere, like I said, Syria. Like there's a genocide going on in a city of Keslab right now. They're destroying Armenians still, and that's in Syria. You know, so it's just. Yeah, and it's happening in Armenia right now. Near Azerbaijan is also attacking Armenia. So it's still going on. 2014, right? We're still happening. And the 100th anniversary is coming up of our people's loss in less than a year. So yeah, that's pretty out of control.
2015, right?
Still, yeah, 2015, and it's still going on, man. So it's frustrating. It's frustrating to even talk about it. I don't know if you noticed my voice change, but it's very frustrating. you know, to know that that happened to our people, any people, it's happening around the world. I don't want to just talk about Armenia. I mean, it happened in Darfur, it happened in East Timor. It's all over the world. It's still happening, and a lot of countries give a blind eye. They don't look. They look the other way. And the fact that they still look the other way is because if they didn't, they'd be charged with crimes against humanity because they did back then. So it's hard for them to say, yes, the genocide occurred, and we'd look the other way, because you're not supposed to look the other way as a you know, a world power, you know. So
exactly.
So enough about that. But that's the reason why I even talked about that is, one, it's coming up. Two, the bond that Armenians have. That's why it's not mafia. That's just funny though. I love that. But yeah, it's just a bond, man. When you look at another Armenian, there's something in their eyes. You know, there's like, even when they're happy, there's a little bit of sadness.
Conductor, and you're listening to Paranormal Circus.
Everybody that listens to Paranormal Circus, they know that Kendall has been working. You know, she's got the Bridging the Gap of Rock and all that kind of stuff. Now, isn't she doing some work with you or helping you out in some sort of way?
Well, she's helping out with Chameleon a lot right now, and she's kind of helping me do the day-to-day stuff because it's rough on me right now. I have a lot going on that is going to pop, and it's just hard when you have the plate so full. You don't know which one to eat first, right? And then you eat the... See, it's like going to... I say my life become like a Vegas buffet, and then I saw the shrimp first, you know, and I went, yeah, and I piled my plate up with all the shrimp, and then I saw that there was a whole another section. And I was like, damn, how do I eat all this? And, you know, which one do I eat first? So she's kind of helping me manage that. And, of course, so is my manager, David, you know. He's the best. You know, he's bomb. I just, you know, I needed a little day-to-day help with, you know, the little side projects where, you know, I can't give the whole load to David. You know, it's just he's got a lot of stuff on his hands also. So she's helping me out. I have another dude helping me out also, you know, getting me a couple of DJ gigs here and there. And I do have 2 kids. I have to, you know, feed them also. Keep feeding them. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You bet. Yeah, that's the main thing right there. Got to take care of the kiddos and stuff. It's a real blessing for us to have you. You know, I appreciate you taking out your time to do this for us.
It was my pleasure. Now I'm going to go and celebrate my dad's birthday.
Happy birthday, Chevo's dad.
Happy birthday. Cool, man. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Right on. We'll get you later.
Good deal. Good deal. Bye-bye, guys.
Folks, that was a spectacular interview from the very talented, the very awesome, very incredible Chavo Adagian from System of a Down. I appreciate him coming on and doing this 3-part interview with us. And Chavo's going to have some news coming up pretty soon. I don't know if I should spill the beans quite yet, but I can say one thing, that it involves a radio and a show. Check out the graphic on my Facebook page. I've got it up there. And, it's going to be really cool. He's got a lot of good ideas, and you'll be able to catch him right here on DTM Wicked Radio. So it's very, very awesome stuff. It's good times. With that being said, I want to thank the lovely Riley Black for coming on our show. Thank you, Riley.
Aw, anytime. It was a lot of fun. I just seen a naked guy walking past me, so it's time for my bedtime.
Oh, my gosh! With that being said, Robbie, take us out of here.
Join us next week on DTM's Wicked Radio for more of the Paranormal Circus. Later! Keep it between the lines, you freaks.
Good night.
Exactly. Shabbat Shalom.
Into black and blue, the pain inside takes over you. You feel like shutting down and giving in. The world seems smaller as the shadows chase the light. The clouds rolling consume the dead of night. The days are moving by so fast and nothing ever seems to change. And all my dreams, they slowly fade away. You gotta stop and look around, 'cause what's lost cannot be found. Skies all come crashing down at the expense of who you are. You won't get very far by letting go and lowering the bar. Here we go. It was funny games when you first went down, and then your whole world flipped. I'm telling you, it's time to get a grip. How it goes is up to you. I think I